What's up, guys? I'm in here, man. What's up, y'all? Oh man, I'm just looking like, what the hell? I'm like, do Bianca got a kayfabe injury? She ain't talking about some. She got broken fingers. This thing kayfabe as ever. So this is a way to write Bianca off. So they're basically writing Bianca off, doing Bianca dirty. So y'all ain't got nothing else to do with Bianca, but Rhea can instantly come back and fight Io. This is why I say Rhea is destroying the women's division. Rhea Ripley literally lost 2 times in a row and still got a title shot. Is about to get another title shot for nothing. Bianca loses. Now she has kayfabe broke fingers. I do not believe that one single bit. What's up, Anthony? He said, "How are you doing today, buddy?" He said, "By the way, I had pizza and water, and next week I'm seeing Thunderbolts." That's what's good. That's what's good. Like, what did I have today? I had a salad, some other things. What else? Right, some fish. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. What's up, Dre? How you doing, man? He said, "What's up, AD? What's good, man?" Yeah, what up, D? Y'all know I'm finna go through the show and let y'all know exactly what I think about everything that happened. I'm already disappointed that Bianca has broken fingers. Like, that definitely seemed like a kayfabe injury just to keep her out just not doing nothing. Anthony said Aleister Black came back. Yes, Aleister Black did come back. He did. I mean, the interest and stuff was pretty cool, but even though it still was like the same thing, you know. But I mean, I wasn't like the biggest Aleister Black fan. But one thing I will say is this, though, from what it seems like with Aleister Black, I don't think they're gonna do much with him. Oh Lord, now you got Nia running up on Naomi. What happened to Candice? Now Nia just coming at Naomi for no reason, telling her to stand out of her way for no reason. Like, what was that about? That, like, literally Naomi didn't even do anything to Nia. So what the hell? But yeah, when he came out and he did the Black Mass on the Miz, it just made me think. I don't think they got much going for Malachi. I think at the most he gonna be in like the United States title belt run. I don't see much. Like, you know, you had him come out do that to the Miz. You know, the Miz been a jobber ever since Mr. H came around. Pape said, think they said Bianca was fighting with an injury, but let's be real, LOL. Io about to have a downside reign like 2024 Live. Yeah, her reign is not gonna be good at all. Because they keep putting too much focus on Rhea and making it more about her, just like that triple threat. That triple threat was literally all about Rhea. It's always about her, and even when she don't got the belt. You said Sanders was awesome. Yeah, I remember we was talking about that yesterday. So y'all finally checked it out. What's the name said it was cool too. Dre said, I'm kind of starting to dislike John Cena for what he was roasted a kid. Oh man. Now we on commercial break. Here comes right. LA Knight just came out. We finna have LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre for a shot at the United States title. So at least they letting them fight, you know, because when people just get handed title shots, it do be kind of annoying. Just like Randy Orton, he just got literally handed the title shot out of nowhere. Cena, they had enough promo today, and the promo to me was okay, but overall I didn't really like what Cena and Randy did because it really didn't make a lot of sense to me. Dre said, who won that match with Jade Cargill and Tiffany? It was a DQ. I was hoping it was too, because I'm like, please don't let Tiffany beat Jade clean. Like, that'd just be goofy. Don't do that. And it was a DQ. Naomi ran out of nowhere and broke it up. So that was terrible. Why send Naomi back at Jade again? Jade already beat her up twice and beat her in the match. And you're sending Naomi at Jade again? Come on, man. This is terrible. This is terrible. Dre said, who won? Oh, but I'm going to try my best to go through. I'm trying to catch these comments a little bit. All these SmackDown minorities are about to have a 30-day reign. Yup. And I think Street Profits are losing their belt tonight. That's why I think he let Zelina win real quick, even though Zelina already beat her once. That's sad too. Zelina out there with no help by herself, getting attacked by 3 different girls. She still won, but it is ridiculous how she already beat her already. Like, why have her beat her than just to fight her again? But I'm happy Zelina won though. That was, to me, that was the best thing of the night, because Zelina, I'd rather Zelina be the champion than Chelsea, because they ain't been doing that with Chelsea. Chelsea was just fighting Me Chin over and over and over again. Then got a new faction. Like, now, one thing though I will say is Chelsea definitely seems better in the ring than Tiffany. Tiffany is not that good in the ring. I know a lot of people want to talk about Jade, but I'm telling you, it's not Jade, it's Tiffany. Tiffany is just not that good, man. And that match between her and Jade was just so cringe. It was so cringe in so many ways, man. Tiffany is just not good, man. And that's what made the match so cringy. I mean, dang, you could tell neither one of them had good chemistry with each other. You could tell it. And ain't this the same ones who they said she posted that video about? Like, man, that whole thing went to crap. And then Nia came in, right? Who came in after that? Right. Then Naomi came in, like I said, which was pointless. Then Nia, then she backs off from Tiffany, and then Nia attacks Tiffany, which already happened before, right? Nia already fought Tiffany and lost. So here we go. We're gonna bring Nia back to fight Tiffany. Yeah, Nia beat Tiffany up, but it wasn't in a match. And 9 times out of 10, Tiffany's just gonna beat Nia again. Wow. See, Raw was okay, man. Raw was actually a little decent, but this SmackDown is pretty bad. Besides Zelina winning, really, this is kind of bad. Now, who gonna win this match? I don't know. I'm probably gonna put it in the poll. I think Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre will be the better person to win this, right? Why I keep going back with LA Knight over and over again? Anthony says Zelina Vega won the U.S. title. Yep. 850 Big Boy said the cousins-in-law. LOL. You said the cousins-in-law. Dre said Randy Orton and John Cena. That's going to be a good match. I hope so. Because Cody and Cena did not turn out to be that good. D said, based on the leaks from the original WrestleMania plans, I think they're going to run Tiffy versus Nia, Jay versus Nia, and then Jay versus Charlotte. Oh, wow. They did definitely seem like they was putting them in the mix with each other. Definitely. Tiffy though, man. Oh gosh, that girl is just so bad. She is, and then she botched doing her finishers. She slipped off the ropes and botched. Pape said Alistair and Rusev think they winning world titles. Laugh my ass off. They're gonna be pissed walking back into AEW 2-3 years. Man, honestly, I don't think they're gonna do much with Rusev either, because it's like just like with Rusev, you sent them to go beat up the Alpha Academy, like jobbers. Just like with Alistair, you sent him to beat up the Miz, a jobber. Like, I feel like if you want to do more with him, you will put him up a little stronger threat. So they'll be, like I said, going for the mid-card titles at best, right? D said apparently the original plan was Nia versus Jade, and Tiffany was the backup plan, but I don't know if I believe it all the way. The original plan was Nia versus Jade. That would have been an interesting match. Tiffany definitely seemed favored the whole time through it, though. I remember when Tiffany first came, she always was favored. And I remember Tiffany came the same time Jade came. And I remember they was having Tiffany be shady around Jade, like when she first got there, making her look, good and whatever. So I definitely would like to see Nia versus Jay. I would like to see that match. D said, yeah, if they made Jay look how she did versus Liv, I would have been so irritated. True. Because Liv won. Liv just easy. I mean, yeah, it was a distraction, but that wasn't good, though. It still wasn't good to have your tag team champion, Liv Morgan, go over a Jade Cargill. That's just not. They shouldn't even be fighting each other to begin with. But now all of a sudden, Jade gets pushed to Tiffany just to DQ. Like, why even put on such a predictable match? Like, everybody know either Tiffany was going to win or DQ. And no, it wasn't gonna be no, oh, Jay won. Whoa. So what's the point of booking it when you know it wasn't gonna be no Jay winning? D said Jay moves her body like she's so scared to hurt them. Man, that match was so off. They still going at it right now. LA Knight on the outside. That match was just so off because they had no chemistry with each other. And it's Tiffany. Tiffany got this complex about her. That's why I brought up Chelsea Green. I think Chelsea Green, honestly, is a better wrestler than Tiffany. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because Chelsea Green do be selling kind of good. She don't give off that aura like Tiffany do. You know, Chelsea kind of seems like she is more workable. She did, like, even in the loss, she looked good in the loss. She did. I've seen Chelsea slip up before, but not as much as Tiffany. I done seen Tiffany slip up so many times. It's not even funny. I know, when do y'all ever hear me say that? But it's true, man. I think Chelsea Green is better. Maybe because it's her character that helps, but Jade, I'm not gonna say Jade is the best wrestler in the world, but Jade is not bad, man. Jade been wrestling for a while. Jade did used to be a little bit more rustier, like, you know, like in her beginning AEW days to mid. Yeah, she was a little rusty, but towards the end, by the time she came here, she definitely improved. Some people might blame that match on Jade, but it's really Tiffany if you really pay attention. Because I've seen Tiffany work funny like that with other people. It's not just Jade. Durante say, I'm not watching this garbage as usual, brother. What's good? How are you doing today? How's the family? I'm doing good, man. Good to see you, Durante. What's happening, my man? Naomi and Nia together, they didn't do that for no reason. Watch, true. And they're probably going to fight each other soon, or maybe team up. Unless I see Candice come back. Durante said Bianca injured her fingers. Yeah, man. I think that injury is kayfabe. I think that was just a way to write her off. I don't think her hand is injured. That injury just randomly came out of nowhere, and it will come right when you need something to do. So it definitely seemed like a kayfabe injury for Bianca to just same thing they did with Bayley. You know, just kayfabe injury Bayley, so we can just throw Becky in. A50 said Raw After Mania felt more like damage control. True, Raw After Mania was a little better. It was, but as you can see, the consistency is not going to stay. SmackDown is overall pretty bad. Overall, like I said, John Cena and Randy, it was okay. It was okay, but what I didn't like about it is the fact that, come on, man, this man just RKO'd you, so you ain't finna do nothing about it. That's what bothers me right there. It's like, this man RKO'd you. Like, there's no reason to talk to Randy. Just come in there and start fighting him. No, we finna have this long conversation again with the audience. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it got a little dramatic. That's why I said it was okay. But then at the end, you make Randy go over John Cena. So you make Randy go over John Cena twice, which I find to be very horrible because, you know, Cena is your champion. Why are you constantly letting your champion get laid out? So that just is just to me. That's to me. Come on, 2 times in a row now. You shouldn't be doing that to your champion. This is your, and it's John Cena. So you should make him look way, way stronger, you know? And that's what I didn't like about that beginning segment. It's like, and again, why would you talk to this man when this man RKO'd you? Like, why? Why? It's just like with Jay Uso. Jay, this man just tied you to a rope and beat your brother bloody. Why are you yeeting and not doing nothing? This is how Mr. H writes these characters, man. Pape said Alistair in the U.S. title scene while Jacob gonna have a year plus reign is crazy. Judgment Day got that IC title on lock plus Penta after. Well, I'll see what they do with them because they are already setting up a title defense. We'll see if they put it in the pay-per-view, because if they put it in the pay-per-view, I think that's gonna mean a lot, or just have a bigger effect. Or we'll see if they rush into it, because I'm not too confident in Fatu's run for a long time. I'm not confident in it, but we'll see. We'll see what he does after this, though. Let's see if Drew can win this. Durante said, I didn't watch Jade and Tiffany. I hadn't watched anything. I'm watching Family Guy. Man, I'm telling you, that match was so cringe. It was cringe. It was sloppy. It was just cringe, man. I could just feel the animosity in the air between them. Like, I could just feel it. You could just tell by how they was flowing. They didn't really like Zelina. Chelsea was better. They flowed. They had a better chemistry with one another. Jade and Tiffany was shit. I felt like Tiffany did a little better with Nia, probably just because she was around her more. Pape said, if Melo takes a pin from Alistair, I might crash out. LOL. Let him beat Miz and move on. Oh gosh, true. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Right, it would be the Miz. So now, did y'all see that chain that Carmelo Hayes had? Oh gosh, the Miz pulls out this chain, and it's the ugliest chain I ever seen in my life, man. That chain was ugly, and it would be a big old gold-plated chain, Mr. 8, stereotypical, right? Black man, big chain, like so stereotypical. And then the chain would be ugly as ever, too. They had Andre the Giant looking effed up in that chain, man. But no, you right though, man. That is, Carmelo more than likely gonna probably get beat by Malachi, more than likely. Oh, and that sucks. After what just happened? Solo just came out of nowhere, attacked LA Knight. Oh snap! Well, that's to make this match funny. They ain't want this to be too clean of a victory. I see. Had to throw Solo in just to be like, "Oh, it's your fault this happened." Like they just couldn't beat each other clean, huh? D said, I wonder how long Bianca and Cody's breaks will be. Me too. I heard Cody was going to be here tonight. Oh, Damian comes out of nowhere. Really? Oh, my gosh. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Why book this match if you're just going to DQ it and throw Damian in the mix? So you're just going to throw Damian right back at Drew again. Nothing new. Nothing new. I guess we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to see who Fatu faces. Like too many DQs, though, now. This is the second DQ tonight now. Damn. Okay. Damian just put him through that announce table, boy. Damn, that announce table went boom. Dre said, it's Tiffy time, and maybe Racist Sage knows Jay was going to beat her, and now Naomi had to break it up. I'm really disappointed he was sending Naomi back at her again. Like, for what? There's no reason at all to keep that feud going. It's way too overly one-sided. Mr. H just got Naomi and Jay just going in circles for nothing. For nothing. Oh, Fatu just suicide dive and just knocked both LA Knight and Damian. And I hope they don't turn this into no triple threat or nothing. Because if they turn this into a triple threat for the title, then 9 times out of 10, Fatu probably gonna lose it. Because that's what Mr. H likes to do. Whenever he wants to screw out minorities and older Vince talents, he likes to put them in these triple threats. Kind of like with the Street Profits tonight. Street Profits have a very low chance of winning tonight just because you're in the triple threat. So it can be always some excuse for you to lose. Just like with Bianca. It was an excuse for her to lose. Joshua said, hey, what's up? What's up, Joshua? He said, I'm happy that Zelina Vega is now women's U.S. champion, and to boot, Alistair Black is back. Yes, he is. He is. And I am happy about Zelina champion too. I hope he don't screw that, but 9 times out of 10, he's gonna Mr. X is gonna mess up Zelina's title run. 9 times out of 10, don't be surprised if Chelsea come right back again and get a rematch. Damn, they still fighting. Okay, Fatu is just out here getting the better end of everybody right now. They still in here fighting. Durante said, I think Bianca wanted a break. Joshua said, you said both Naomi and Nia Jax came out. Yep, both of them. Nia was nowhere in WrestleMania. We see what he was saving Nia for. Okay, I'm gonna save you after Charlotte loses. I should have stuck to my first mind when it came to Charlotte, because it's like before Charlotte left, that was under Mr. H, and Mr. H was having Charlotte lose. So he just basically threw Charlotte at Tiffany just to boost Tiffany up way higher than what she beat. Like, that don't make no sense. You know, Tiffany barely even being on a roster for a year gets to beat a legend like that, a legend who could probably still work for a while. Joy said, "My baby Liz said, hey, she said I'm gonna keep my title, and she said I better not be cheating." That's funny. That's funny. Watch out, Joy. Got their eyes on you. Joy said, "My baby." I hate when they do that twice. No, Joy said Cody Rhodes at the house crying about that belt, eating ice cream. No, that's funny, man. He did. He looked so sad and depressed when he was walking off with Brandy. Man, he looked sad as hell. Right. We also had Los Garza face Fraxium, which I felt like was boring as hell. It's like, okay, Fraxium, they from NXT, they debuted. I don't really know much about this group, but based on how they look, it don't seem right. It's like, what is this? You know, it's just a real mix, a luchador with this random dude. Like, this is just dumb. It's probably why they getting the little attention they're getting now. If it was two luchadors, they'll probably be jobbers. We are, you know, it's and then you put them against Los Garzas, you know, and obviously they were gonna lose. So that was boring. That was boring. Dre said Cody Rhodes, but yeah, Cody Rhodes is definitely eating ice cream. Man, he had the walk of shame. Cody had the walk of shame, man. D said, yeet, just yeeting around. All right, here come the main event. Oh, and it's a main event too. Oh yeah, Street Profits. I doubt he gonna let Street Profits and New Day be champions at the same time, and Zelina be a champion at the same time. Man, I mean, I really think the Motor City Machine Guns is gonna win, but there is a possibility DIY can win, so they can set up a rivalry again between DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. Joshua said, Living Raquel should have never gotten those titles back, but Becky had to go heel. Yeah, I don't understand why they had them in the first place. Liv and Raquel is one of the most weirdest tag teams to me. But yep, they won them back. That's how you know that WrestleMania match was just a Raw match, because it literally popped up right on Raw. So that was bogus to even give us that match and then give it right back to us. And then think because, oh, we're getting title change, it means it's supposed to mean something. Like, that's messed up. Payche said Tiff can't go. She just can't. The promos are awful. The in-ring work is just Alabama slamming, botching, and moonsaults. They shame me for saying have Flair take the belt. It would have been better off with Flair winning it. Well, I thought Flair, I changed my mind on it because I'm like, maybe Flair will win, and I'm like, maybe they'll just rematch. Tiffany come back and beat her. No, just straight up have Tiffany just win. And clearly Tiffany is not ready to be no women's champion. She damn near seemed like she need to go back to NXT. But you know, a lot of people will say, oh, it's Jade when it's really Tiffany. Because she is really making too many mistakes, and she don't got the right. It seems like she doesn't work well with a lot of people. Payche said Tiff can't. Oh, and her promos are cringe. Her voice, and I think it's mainly her voice, man. Her voice is just kind of cringe. And that's why, you know, they had her make fun of her. And I still think that whole Tiffany stuff was one big work with Charlotte. I still think that was one big work, because not only did it sound stale as hell, but also what a coincidence that Cardi B is finna host SummerSlam, and the song that Cardi B is playing, they're literally saying the same thing in the Cardi B song, and they only my DM. So that's like more proof that was a work, because what a coincidence the song would be talking about it. Joy said, I'm surprised Shinsuke Nakamura wasn't there to face LA Knight. Yeah, that's Mr. H, man. He lets his favorite wrestlers come back and get rematches, but you notice, man, a lot of ones he just trash them after they lose the title. Just like Shinsuke, he didn't come back get back relevant like LA Knight did. Just trashed them. You say Shinsuke ain't been nothing. He wasn't nothing when he had the title. Mr. H wasn't booking him with nothing. John Cena just walked past R-Truth. I have no idea. Now Jimmy just comes out of nowhere. R-Truth said that's a real world champion right there. D said Solo in these red gloves. LOL. What is up with them red gloves? What is they supposed to mean? They need to make Solo tough again. Under Vince, man, Solo used to be tough. Or when he first came, he was tough. But like I said, the only reason they made him tough was to break down the rest of the bloodline. That's the only reason why. Notice he didn't make them all tough at once. Dre said Tiffany Stratton thinks she's the best. Tiffany definitely seems like she got an attitude and an ego about her. Again, I don't get that from Chelsea. When I watched that Chelsea match, I ain't really get that. Chelsea was actually selling really good too. Like Tiffany don't even sell as good as Chelsea. Chelsea was selling good, and the match flowed much better with her and Zelina. I think Chelsea is better just in the ring, and I think she works better with a lot of people. Tiffany is just one of those. You could tell she's only going to work good with maybe only a few people. Now, let's hope this TLC match can actually be something. Because, man, WWE, man, y'all know y'all be having some lackluster hardcore matches, man. Y'all know y'all do. Hopefully, this could be cool because it's a triple threat. D said, laugh my ass off. Damien, fuck that table up. I'm screaming. Yeah, that table went down. That table went down. Here come Motor City Machine Guns. Boom, 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 boom. Durante said Bianca said she got unfinished business when she come back. What that mean? Naomi and Jay? Yup. That's more than likely what that means. Yup. Because Mr. H ain't gonna really do nothing great with Bianca. It ain't like he gonna send her at Tiffany or nothing. And then he teased us with Jade Tiffany tonight. Dre said, Joshua, I do remember when that happened. He said it would have been a lot better for Tiffany's character and story to lose and eventually get it back. That's what I was thinking. Like, if she would have lost and got it back, then it would have made a little bit, like, for her to just straight up beat Charlotte, a 13, 14-time champion is just ridiculous. And then beat her clean, so it's ridiculous. But, you know, a lot of people don't like Charlotte, so they're cool with it. But let's be honest, man. Tiffany is not ready to be a champion. She's just not. Joshua said, yeah, I guess Becky's now a Paul Heyman guy. I heard about that. I heard a lot of people say that she might join that new faction. She did just turn heel. Dre said, it's Tiffy time. I hate when she do that. It's Tiffy time. Like, it's so boring. Like, oh gosh, the way they book Tiffany is so boring. Hey said Tiffany didn't get that Rhea rub that Rhea got from Flair. She keeps mentioning it like move on. That match turned Rhea to a star. Tiff is still Tiff and doesn't feel like the big dog in the women's division. I agree. Tiffany, I do believe she could be better. I do. I'm not going to talk all the way down about Tiffany. I do believe she got some potential. I do. I just don't feel like they just got her doing the exact right thing and she's being booked in it or presented in the exact right way. Because she definitely, I mean, if she can get her moves more on point, you know, and work with people a little bit better, because I see that's what it is too with her. Even in NXT, I've seen weird stuff with Tiffany where people was acting weird with her, and I could tell it. I could tell by that way people was acting. You know, like you could tell when people are very comfortable with one another when they're working in the ring. D says same with Rhea, but they don't want her to lose clean. True. Here come the Street Profits. You got Montez Ford coming out with a cowboy hat on. We in Texas, right? Oh yeah, we in Texas. Okay. Dre said, yeah, Paul Heyman is messed up for that. Paul Heyman, boy, watch him. I had a name for him. I can't even remember the name I came up with. I came up with one funny ass name for him. Oh, Johnny Cage. Paul Heyman is Johnny Cage, man. Watch out. That man hit the finishing move on you. D said, also, why does Zelina's intro sound like the SmackDown song? Shaking my head. For real? I ain't paying attention to that. Next time I hear an intro, so I'm going to pay more attention to that. Dre said, where is EO Sky? I guess on Raw. Durante said, Bianca says she got unfinished business when she coming back. But what that mean? Naomi Jade, right? Or something else? Like I said, I think it's Naomi and Jade, more than likely. D said Vince Russo, one of the old writers, said he heard a lot of the girls don't like Jade for no reason. So he thinks Jade should be out of the women's division and put her with someone like Seth or Drew. Oh, wow. That'd be crazy. Oh, boy, that'd be like some China type of stuff right there. Nah, man, maybe that could be true. And if it is true, I wonder with who. What up, Brian Byron? He said, salute, my brother. What's popping, my man? Dre said, I haven't seen Alexa Bliss in a while. Me either. Is she ever coming back? For real. Durante said Bianca has never won a championship under Paul McMahon Jr. That is correct. That's why it's like, why, that's why people shouldn't get so worried about Bianca. Some people, they get real worried about her because of what she did in the past. But they got to understand it's true. Ever since Mr. H came around, Bianca's reign of terror ended. That's why she right with a kayfabe injury right now, because he ain't really got nothing planned for her. And then got Jay running in circles. Dre said that chain probably weighs a lot. What was that, man? That chain looked low key. That chain didn't even look real, didn't it? Did that chain that look spray painted? It did. Oh, why did they give Carmelo Hayes that ugly ass chain? That chain was way too ugly. Like D said, Bianca made these outfits. I was wondering I was like, what in the world is going on here? I seen it in the outfit, then I see it with the broken fingers, and I'm like, what? And I was intense. That was one of the main things I was anticipating for SmackDown today. Because I wanted to know, because I know that she's not in that storyline nowhere. Rhea back in it for nothing again. So I'm like, what are y'all really gonna do with Bianca now? Let's see. Oh, fingers broke. Okay. So Bianca's basically Bailey now. Pace said, seeing that we should have gotten Gunther versus Seth versus Punk. Damn, TKO wanted that money and threw it in Jay. The writers' board was damn near perfect for Mania. Man, they went there. Jay is definitely a money move, definitely, but they're not booking him well. That's the sad part. Like even Jay as champion, like you seen last week, he didn't even do nothing last week. I think they finna send somebody big at Jay soon. It was somebody on my mind. Damn it, I forgot. And I was like, man, that's gonna be the person probably fight Jay. It's gonna probably be somebody big. A50 said they're going to pair Alexa with the Y6 as their leader. I definitely heard about that. Pace said Bliss is working with the Wyatts. I want her to be Alexa and go after the title. But I think Wyatt's mystique took a dip. Let Alexa be great. True. Because they already got what's her name in the group too, right? You already got Nikki Cross. If they want, and then if they do that, it's like who they gonna really fight? Each other. I think that's what Mr. Ace would do. Turn Alexa Bliss on the Nikki Cross. Durante said, what kind of reaction did Bianca get from the crowd? I think she got a little cheers. I don't think she got booed. Oh, Angelo's leg got caught in the ladder. Damn, he went down kind of ugly. Dre said that remind me what Judgment Day be doing, messing up matches. True, they be just messing up. Why, man? I need to pour me another cup. I don't know why I don't set this stuff next to me. I wish they let Bianca interact with Montez sometimes, like they used to with the Miz and Marze. Yeah, me too. That would be cool, honestly. Yeah, like I said, man, they used to promote them together on other shows and programs a lot for promotion, but now you don't see that no more. Now it's all about Rhea Ripley. They just send her everywhere now. It's just the Rhea Ripley show at this point. Dre said, Fatu work hard for a title shot. If he lose, then I'm eating some grass. If they put Fatu in the triple threat, I think it's a chance he might lose that. Montez under the ladder. Ladder gets pushed into him from the guns. Here comes Dawkins. Angelo. I don't know what he's doing with this ladder. He unfolded it, then he threw it on the side. I don't know what he's doing with this ladder. Now he's spin jumping both of them in the corner. Let me put this in the voting poll real quick, guys. Real fast. Let me know what y'all think. Real quick. Let me write this down. Because I guess the easy pick to me would be the guns, but I don't know. I think DIY could win this though. I do, because I think they want to set up another feud between DIY. But either way, they could do it. But I don't know. I think I don't know why I kind of got that feeling a little bit that they will let DIY win it back, just so Motor City Machine Guns can really seem like they have the journey to get them back. Ooh, missile drop kick to Montez. Pape said Drew is set to enter the world title scene, and I hope he goes after Jay. Jay as champ doesn't move me. He never did. Mid card is fine, but even that, it's too many mid carders that's better than him around. You said Drew is set to enter the world title scene. We'll see if he do again, because right now it seems like they got him in the United States scene, but we'll see if they move him out. We will see about that, because they might. I don't know, because that was weird, right? They just threw Damian and them into that mix. I'm like, man, that'd be crazy if they made it a fatal four-way. Okay, a big move looked like it happened on the outside. Whoa, he landed on his arm. Damn. Boys look like a hot mess on the outside of this ring. D said, so many rumors now about The Rock and TKO pushing Mr. H out of the way soon. Funny, because you said that a long time ago. I did say that a long time ago. And the reason why I said it is because, I really do think hard about the stuff that I say. I don't, I think very hard, and I pay close attention to what be really going on, and I don't let things sway me so much, because it's like the proof is in the pudding. The proof is always there. It's like the truth is always in front of you, and that's how I feel, because it's like, and then especially knowing, like, I've been watching this pretty consistently for like the past 4 or 5 years, so I seen like the decline, and I seen the change of booking and where things was going, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't looking good. I'm like, man, the Mr. Ace continues this. Like, you see, he gave us a decent, okay Raw. The Raw was decent, but this SmackDown just isn't. And this is the show that has more time. If anything, you should make this show hit show, because you got more time. Let me go for another one, because right now they're standing on the ladders. Right now, it's like DIY. It's like Montez is in the DIY sandwich. He is literally stuck in between both of them. Gargano hits a big move on him. Now he's down. Now Ciampa got a. Oh wait, whoa! Ciampa can get him. Oh no, here come Dawkins. Oh, he pushing him off the ladder? Because I was going to say, boy, that tripped me out if he was pulling him down. That spinning flatliner off of the ladder was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, Montez took that. He sold it, too. I think I went over the whole entire episode, right? I think I pretty much went over everything. I know that beginning segment took like 30 minutes on its own. Oh, Dawkins hit a big move off the ladder on Johnny G. Durante said they're going to have Bianca save Jade, right? When Jade gets jumped by probably Naomi and Nia. That makes sense. That might happen. That makes sense. Because, yeah, Nia and Naomi definitely didn't interact for nothing. Durante said, glad I don't watch this garbage. Oh. Okay, Tampa, damn, Dawkins been doing that a lot. He's just been pushing people off the ladder. Now DIY landing all on the ropes. 850 said, to be honest, WWE is no longer a wrestling company. It's a satellite company for TKO to make money off of. True. Once Vince let it go, it was gone. 850 said, just like UFC also. Yeah. I remember when I used to watch UFC too, man. I used to be a big fan of UFC. Like, probably about, I don't know, maybe about like 7 years ago. Probably about 5 or 7 years ago. Definitely before I got into wrestling. Oh, suplex through the chair. Gargano with a chair. Temple with a chair. They working Dawkins right now. Paige said, if Mariah May, according to reports, comes to WWE, have her on SmackDown and watch she outshines Tiffy. I heard about that too, Kate. I did hear about Mariah, and it's crazy because we ain't been seeing her on AEW. We sure have not. And now they look like they finna send Tony Storm at Mercedes. That look like that match might happen. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. If Mariah May came to AEW, let me think. Where do I think they would place her? I think it might be Raw. I think they will probably put her on Raw. Just because Tiffany is over there. Pape said, and Mariah, oh. But we'll see though. Oh wow. Yeah, Muzz is getting slammed in the chairs. Gargano selling like his back is never going to live again. Like his back is just broke. Durante said, I'm a critic, by the way. Thanks, Paul McMahon. Oh yeah, that bump was ugly on that chair. Oh, he hit that chair ugly. He did. Paige said her contract is over, and I'm hoping LOL Tony and Mercedes been avoiding each other for a while. It's true. I did notice that when Tony came out on Mercedes, I'm like, oh, is they really finna do that? Street Profits getting the table, throwing it in. Durante said, I'm not a fan anymore. Critic. Boy, Mr. H went off on the fans, didn't he? Boy, he went off. They need the F off. He was so angry. The Rock pretty much did expose his bad booking too. You know, that's something else The Rock pretty much exposed, that Mr. H's booking is bad. And let's be honest, it was horrible. That road to WrestleMania was just so bad in so many levels. Boy, everybody just got taken out. Montez went over the top and took everyone out. And then you had Ciampa on Dawkins' shoulders during that. That was just a big collision. Are we finna go to commercial? Whoa, what is that? Get out of here. Oh, that's a prop. This man just beat Montez, just grabbed this dude's prosthetic leg and just started beating up on somebody. Whoa. Now that dude must have been a plan. Ain't no way in the world he gonna grab his prosthetic leg and do that. That was just crazy. Pape said fan of Fatu since his MLW days, and he been the same since. I like when he talk, but he has to switch up the promos a little. I like when Solo talks too. I think Solo can have some good promos when he really tries. I do. I'm a fan of. Did I say Solo? I meant Fatu. I'm a fan of Fatu. I am. I'm definitely. I definitely think he's good. Pay said, me personally, I have him be a silent killer, kind of like what they did with Solo, right? Because Solo did have that silent killer type of role, and honestly, you right, it would work with Fatu as well. Like Fatu really don't gotta talk. He's another one of them dudes that really just don't gotta talk at all, really, and still get over. Dre said, Mr. H can't crack an egg all day. Damn, boy. He said that man can't crack an egg, boy. He can't scramble it. He can't boil it. Oh, my God. That's a funny one, boy. Boy, you know we always talk. That man can't boil water. Like, he can't make peanut butter and J's. He can't. This dude just suck at everything. His rice stick to your lung, your guts. Oh, big splash on Dawkins through the table. To the outside. Oh, he might be out. Man, how long is this match going to be? Durante said, I'm going to get real critical of your booking department, man, as usual. Facts, because this booking definitely needs help. Like, why would you make Cena look so weak? Cena is your champion. Stop making him look weak. Stop. Like I said, Randy Orton RKO'd you. You do. Whoa. Okay, Montez, boy, he almost went flying over. That's why I just reacted like that, because he almost went all the way over. It's like he called him at the back end of it. All right, let's see that again. Show that on replay, because man, he almost overshot it. Oh man, it looked like he was gonna overshoot it, but he landed though. Pace said it's like he has no script like MLW, and it's just used to cussing every promo, which he obviously can in WWE. LOL. Still my guy though. Damn. So he was doing that. See, I didn't even know you could do that in there. I didn't even know. He said he was cussing there in promo. A50 said Triple H booking was probably better for NXT than the main roster. Because this is just bad, man. This is just. I tell you, oh, let me check the voting poll. Hit, damn it. I forgot all about it. Oh, wow. Y'all got Street Profits at 83%. Motor City Machine Guns at 17%. Okay. Damn, nobody voted for DIY. Damn, that's funny because DIY is the ones who I think low-key might win this. A50 said Triple H booking. Okay. Pape said 9 out of 10. Cena Randy would have been trying to kill each other. Sick of the respect talk and talking. I mean, and taking no talking with zero action. No, I agree. Because why in the world would you let this man RKO you and then you want to talk to him? That just doesn't make no sense. And that's why I didn't like it that much, because it's not making sense. Somebody RKO you, Cena, you should have been ready. And then you set Cena up with that same belt hit stuff that he did in WrestleMania just to get RKO. Like, come on now. Y'all making John Cena look way too weak. Mr. H. Just like Cody Rhodes. Mr. H was just making Cody look weak all the time. Now he's doing it to Cena. So right now it's a battle between DIY and Machine Guns. Gargano trying to battle his way. He's trying to make some spell. Oh, I see another table. Oh man, I thought he was finna. That would have been crazy as hell. I thought he was finna DDT him off the apron like the nasty kick against the post. Pape said OFC Triple H was LOL. He had Gargano and Adam Cole look like the next superstars of the future, and look at them now, shaking my head. Oh man, this looks nasty. Oh damn, Johnny G just got it. They just fucked him up. You said he did way better with Adam Cole than them. See, I didn't see those days. I missed those days. Well, where he was doing things with them. But I hear you though. Pape said every heel turn these days stink. New Day had a great turn and got awful booking. 3 months straight now. No one cares, even as champs. Yeah, because he did. I say one of the biggest mistakes about the New Day turn was not bringing Big E back. Like, if it was all meant to be about Big E, at least bring him back. Do something with him. Like, I'm not saying that Big E had to work a match. You could have just used him, keep the storyline going in some type of way. It's like they changed New Day, and then next thing you know, they just start they was getting booed, doing nothing for a long time, and then eventually they just start fighting jobbers. Like, it's not much. We got Ciampa, trying to get the belts again. I don't think he's gonna get them right now. We got Danny Truth in the building. What's up, Danny? He said, I tried watching the YouTube highlights of Cena Orton promo, but couldn't make it past a few minutes in. Cena is not believable as a heel, and the idea of him versus Orton is boring in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't really like it too much myself either. I didn't. I just like I said earlier. I'm like, man, they should have been fighting. Like, I just don't understand how he let some RKO him and then do nothing about it. Okay, we got Ciampa. hanging from the belts. Dawkins on top of the ladder. There's a table spot. Motor City Machine Gun set the table up. Oh, that spear through the table. Oh man, now that wasn't the prettiest. That wasn't the prettiest, but hey, it worked out. It worked out. That was crazy seeing Dawkins even do that, to be honest. A50 said he's trying to book like Vince because Vince's way made so much money. Yeah, he's trying to. But yeah, like I just don't like how they making Cena look weak too. Stop making Cena look weak. Stop Randy Orton getting the title shot out of nowhere. I don't really like that either. I'm not the biggest fan of people just getting title shots out of nowhere. Like Danny said, nothing really has my interest WWE related beyond the Triple H Rock drama. No reason to watch any of this. Here to support though. Thank you. I know that's been some of the biggest news and talk around is that. Right. There's been other little news floating around too. But yeah, mainly that. In this SmackDown episode, I don't think it's going to have many talking points. It's going to be a few talking points. We finna see if we get some new champions. Let me check that poll again. Okay, Motor City 29%. Street Prop, damn, nobody still didn't vote for DIY. That's funny as hell. Y'all just don't want to vote for DIY, huh? It's funny how why DIY is the ones that keep grabbing the belts though. See, now Gargano got the belt, but now he's getting stopped by one of the guns. Now he's trying to fight them all. It's a battle on top of this ladder. Who's going out? I don't know why this remind me of the video game so damn much. Right? When they get on the ladder, ain't it like the video game? Reverse, punch, grab. And you got to time it all at the right time or they going to end up hitting you with a move off the ladder. This is just like the video game. Boom. Johnny G goes down. One of the guns got it. Oh, Montez hops out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. He's fighting them off. Is this it? Do the Street Profits retain? No. Gargano drags him through the ladder. Oh, super kicks Montez in the ladder. Johnny G now climbing over Montez on the ladder. Uh-oh, this could be it right here. Oh, no, wait. Here comes the gun. Here comes one of the guns. I'm sorry if I don't remember their names like that, man. What is it, Shelly? What's the other dude? Montez climbing up. Okay, it's a battle. It's a battle at the top between three people. Why is Montez the one got to be Spider-Man? This man literally Spider-Man on the edge. I've never seen this. I don't think I've ever seen a three-way battle. Montez knocks them both down. Is that it? That seems a little too easy to me, but... Oh, he got him? He got him. They retain. Wow. I guess I was right. That finish wasn't that great, though, right? Don't you expect, like, a way bigger finish, though? Like, okay, you played a three-way top. Some I ain't never seen, but I felt like it could have been like somebody really getting messed up through a table or something. I don't know. I felt like that was a little anticlimactic, a little bit, but the match wasn't bad, though. I'm not going to say that match was bad. It wasn't bad. The tables really helped. I'll put it like that. And the ladders did help. This was a better match to me than that Drew McIntyre Damian Priest fight. To me, this was better. All right, let me go ahead and drop this poll. Hey, y'all was right though. They did retain. I'm shocked. Mr. H to let Street Profits and New Day be champs at the same time. I'm shocked, honestly. But at the same time, it's just tag belts. You know, the tag belts aren't really considered to be that high up on the scale. You know, it ain't like they got some real titles going on because the tag belts have lost on both ends of the table with women and men. They done lost their shine for a while because he's playing too much hot potato with them. It's like the tag belts move around more than any other belt. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Montez almost overshot again, dude. Dude almost went into the barricade. That man be just jumping with so much energy. I didn't even see that. Oh, right. That splash to the table. That was dope, man, right there. That neck breaker on Johnny G. That was dope. That spear was pretty decent too. It wasn't the best connection, the best spear, but it was still a nice spot. That was a nice spot. Pape says best creator for Cena is a weak heel turn. Travis Scott and you people suck, and I will ruin wrestling. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, it's just man, John Cena is a face. I feel like you messed up when you get a mixed crowd reaction. That's how I feel about it. Like if you get a mixed crowd reaction, I think it's something you did wrong. Because I mean, you heard John Cena even said it himself. He was like, "Y'all will say you suck, and go Cena in the same breath." D said, "Black people not getting booed." Finally, that's funny. Right? Finally, they like, "Hey, that was a good match. That was a good match." So Street Profits. This is help boosting those titles. I ain't gonna lie. Them retaining again like this did just elevate them a little bit higher. It did. It added a little bit more meaning because this was a long, dragged out kind of war. I'm trying to think what was the main event of Raw last week. Danny said the New Day and Street Profits have never wrestled each other. Couldn't have had heel New Day versus Babyface Street Profits in the ladder match at WrestleMania. Oh well, damn. Shit, that's crazy. They never did wrestle each other, huh? I surely could. Now it seemed like they were always on different shows. I think that's one of the main reasons why they didn't wrestle too. It seemed like it's like right. It's like one moment New Day would be on Raw, then Street Profits on SmackDown. The next thing you know, Street Profits was on Raw. I guess he didn't want to fight each other. That's a match I would like to see though. I would have loved to see that match though, especially if it was something on the line. That would have been a lot better than New Day War Raiders. Street Profits celebrating in the crowd. What is this new thing they got? Okay, so now they're oh Lord. So when the Street Profits start doing that, now they got the crowd doing this. What is this? What is this? What's that? Boy, I feel like this is going on for a minute. Oh, they won. They won. But for how long? And then you just got Fraxium that just joined. Maybe they'll throw Fraxium at him or something. Fraxium is definitely going to join this circle. I think Fraxium should have went to Raw. Like, why have Fraxium come to SmackDown? SmackDown is where most of the tag, the tag teams are. Raw is the brand that really needs a tag team right now. Okay, it went off now. Damn, they was just celebrating for a long time. Durante said, "Black people didn't get booed today. Bianca got cheered. Wow, about damn time." I don't think Bianca did get booed earlier. I don't think she did. Maybe they felt bad for her finger. Pace said, "Keeping those SmackDown belts nice and warm for Fraxion. I was good knowing your new Profits. LOL." That's funny because I was just thinking that. I just said that because I'm like, Fraxion would disappear. Maybe they would send Fraxion at them. Because now we done had this little circle feud with DIY Street Profits and Motor City Machine Guns for a while now. And then you see, sometimes let's throw in El Gato Fantasma too. Overall, tonight's episode was not that good. Overall, it wasn't as good as Raw. Raw wasn't even great, but Raw was a little better. SmackDown had just a lot of dull moments, or a lot of just predictable waste our time moments. It's like Nia and Tiffany. Like we already know Nia is not beating no Tiffany. If Tiffany can beat Charlotte, she dang sure can beat Nia. I feel like that was a big waste of time. Especially knowing that Nia already fought Tiffany and lost. So what's the point of running that back? Like, what's the point? Just wasting our damn time with Tiffany. It's bocce time. Ice Cube sandwich. Yeah, it is like Ice Cube sandwich tonight. Straight up. Just a damn mayonnaise sandwich. Just no meat. No meat. Just filler. No meat. Pape said WWE fumbled Giovanni Vinci and Kaiser as a tag team when Raw needed them. Fumbling Imperium is crazy. LOL. Triple H sucks as booking tag teams. Hoping Fraxium survives his booking. Right. So right, we'll see how they go. Far they go too. But yeah, he did Gunther and his group bogus. Broke them. Giovanni turned them against each other. Tried to change Giovanni Vinci's gimmick, and then he just kept losing, and then now he's gone. So he just did wrong. Made Gunther break up with Kaiser literally for no reason whatsoever. Literally, just split them apart literally for nothing. Just so Gunther couldn't have nobody to help him with anything he do. And then just threw Kaiser in a bunch of jobber feuds that we knew that he wasn't going to win. Oh, hell nah, we ain't watching this. Let me cut this down. Cut that down. Pay said WWE. But yeah, they did from the ball. And Giovanni Vinci, what they tried to bring him back like he had a new gimmick too, and then he instantly was gone. D said Raw was grilled cheese though. Yeah, I say Raw was like a grilled cheese sandwich, man. Maybe with a little maybe a little pinch of turkey in it, or a piece of ham in it or something. Yes, tonight we got an Ice Cube sandwich, man. We got a board, and the ice cubes are melted. They was halfway melted too. He didn't give us no fresh ice cubes. He didn't even give us fresh bread. 850 said Raw was prime ribs. SD bologna, SmackDown was bologna. This is crazy. I knew the consistency wasn't gonna keep up. I knew it. I knew the consistency wasn't gonna stay. And Mr. A's been jagging SmackDown for a long, long time. It's like if you really want to bounce back from WrestleMania, you got to make your shows better. You got to make Raw better and SmackDown. You just can't put all of your focus in the Raw, but then neglect SmackDown. But SmackDown is the longer show. It's like SmackDown is the show where, again, the most messed up, weirdest, stalest booking happens. Like, oh, Cena's back again, guys. Okay, Cena comes back, but the same thing pretty much happens to him, though. Oh, except this time he spoke first. This is Mr. A's booking, man. This is Mr. A's booking. This is what really destroyed WrestleMania. You know, honestly, to me, it's not The Rock. Because it's like, you know, you got like a 14 card between two shows, 14, you know, match card between two shows. And even if The Rock did show up and help it out, it still wouldn't have been a good WrestleMania. It wouldn't have been good at all, even with it. So it's like I gotta blame him, especially with him just doing so bad on the way up to it. You know, he did so bad, you know. Danny says Cena is the same character, just now with a resting bitch face and wants to break up with the fans. Same music, same attire, same moves, putting no effort in. Reminding me of why I stopped watching. Really is the same Cena. It is. It's like you would still kind of like it a little bit because it's Cena, you know. But it's just, again, the crowd mixed reaction is just, man, you know. That mixed reaction from that crowd just should let people know what it is. Like, Mr. H, you made a mistake, man. You made a mistake. This is not how I should have went. And then you making them look super weak at the same time. Oh no. And then Randy Orton was never really booked good under Mr. H, right? Randy Orton has not done anything important under Mr. H, but this is who you saying has Cena to be a threat towards him all of a sudden? When he couldn't even beat Kevin Owens. You know, Randy Orton couldn't even beat Kevin Owens. Payche said Gunther and Kaiser should be running the tag division since He lost the world title, and Kaiser has none to do. Crazy, man. How do you fumble these guys? True. Gunther, he fumbled. He tried to bring him back at Pat McAfee, but oh man, you already got the crowd screaming. He tapped out. Yeah, he jagged Gunther. He never really booked Gunther too well, anyways. And he was another one I felt that he made look weak. I think that's the reason why he broke Ludwig off of him too. Because if Ludwig was really with him, it would have made him seem stronger. Then he said when Cena, as the face of the company, took over years ago. He said when Cena, as the face of the company, took over years ago. Cena, man, they really just. Man, oh man. And it's like, what is going on here, too? It's like, this is crazy. He said, why did Randy tell him to grow up and have kids? I know, I was sitting here like, what is this about, right? I was just like, come on now, what is this about? Kids, you shouldn't have kids. Like, come on now, guys. I'm already disappointed this man RKO'd you and you ain't do nothing about it. That already got me, like, bothered. Like, why you ain't do nothing? World champion and John Cena, and he ain't do nothing. Then he said, I'm going to watch the Street Profits match to make sure to give it views and a like to support them. I watch like every video with Black talent, even if I could care less about the product. Well, that's very supportive. That's very supportive. I did enjoy the match. I think the match was definitely worth watching. Definitely. It had some cool spots. It did. I just say the only downside to me about that match was just the ending wasn't that climactic. Like, it was a little crazy seeing Montez climb the ladder like that because he literally had to climb up from the side to get him. So that was crazy. But I don't know, man. I felt like all the big, huge spots kind of happened a little bit early. Like, y'all should have did one of them big spots y'all did at the end and then be like, yeah. Because all he did was really just battle him on top of the ladder. And then just slam both their heads on the ladder, and that was it. Nobody stopped him or nothing. And then he had so much time to get him. He was taking forever to unhook them bad boys. Had me thinking somebody was finna run up for a minute. If they sit on the ladder, I think that's a strong chance that they're gonna win, right? If they sit on the ladder, if they're standing when they get it, they probably won't get it. If they're sitting, they're probably gonna get it if they're sitting. Hold on, give me one. Okay, I'm back. Final thoughts. Damn it. Hold on, let me pour this a cup real quick. Hold on. Dang, I should have did that when I was up. Final thoughts. Yeah, this SmackDown was good. Zelina winning is cool though. I like Zelina winning. That was cool. Her match with Chelsea wasn't that bad. Things need to be more solid with what's going on and what we're being given too. And we're just being given a lot of repetitive like stuff. Like I said, the same things are always happening to the same people. And I think that's one of the most messed up parts about the WWE today. Just like the Miz, don't he always get beat up? You know, the same things just happen to the same people. John Cena gets beat up twice in a row, but also got laid out by Cody Rhodes in the same manner. Just the same thing. It's like Payche said, it started going downhill after Sammy beat Gunther. I'm just saying, he should have retained. Gable should have beat him. Gable also got fumbled. Kaiser been bitching for so damn long and they sniffed a push. Yeah, Gable got fumbled too. Gable can definitely be utilized in a great way. Just from his in-work ability, ring of work ability alone, you know. He doesn't really need to be a comical character. Making him El Grande, I think, was just a waste. I think Chad Gable could have just been himself and still get over a little bit better. I don't think he had to do all of these crazy gimmicks. Yeah, because he's definitely a very good wrestler, and shoot, he like a little Kurt Angle. Danny said, "My bad. I meant the Cena Hill champion run is reminding me of why I started watching years ago when Cena took over as the face of the company. Cena turned me away from pro wrestling for years. I know I felt that same way too, man. I did start watching wrestling back in the day when Cena became champion. I did. I don't know, maybe because I was so used to what we were getting beforehand. Because I really did like Raw. Maybe that's just what it was. Man, man, we were spoiled, man. We were spoiled before Cena came around. Like we were spoiled. We had Rock, Stone Cold, we had Undertaker, we had so many like really, really, really good wrestlers that had very, very good storylines. So I felt like we was just super spoiled. And then Cena came in and it was like, what the hell? I don't really think I like the Thugonomics gimmick that much too. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't really take him seriously. I don't know, man. See, I was kind of young back then, so my mindset is different now than when it was back then. But I just remember it like, man, I just couldn't really take it serious. But now I like him now, and maybe I should go back one day and go watch just some of his old run and see, do I have a different opinion on it? Danny said, yeah, Sami Zayn beating Gunther was terrible booking. And they just ran the same exact story and booking back with Jay. Yeah, and now Sami ain't doing nothing. And now him not doing nothing just make Gunther look worse. I'm trying to remember who are they going to send at Jay, because I swear it's somebody that hit my mind, and I'm like, it's got to be them. Now I can't remember who it was, because this thing ain't saying nobody at Jay yet. I cannot remember. Oh, it might be Seth. Do they want to do that so early though? But you know what? It might be Seth that they send at Jay. Pape said Gable can be world champ. Get him the ultimate underdog story since he's believable and have him overcome a monster. Hell, I even take him as an IC champ and the Creeds as tag champs. Easy layup. I mean, I agree. I would definitely, you could do that. You could do all of that. You could. Creeds haven't won the tag belts either. So Chad Gable was another person that Mr. H fumbled. He fumbled Chad Gable. He made Chad Gable is the type of wrestler that don't even need a group. He just put him in a group and then just kind of made him like a boss, but he wasn't really like a boss type stuff. Kind of like Solo. Make him like a boss, but he really not a boss. Solo 5-2 probably coming up soon. Pay said that mid 2000 SmackDown was Chef's kiss. We will never get those days again. Oh, when everyone was different and great. The money has made WWE step away from actual entertainment like we used to get. True, it was so good, man. Oh man, it was good. I still look back at it today. It made you like, man, the moments, more shock moments too. Just more moments where you would just be like, dang, when you watch it. Danny said, I like the Thugonomics gimmick, but I thought it was funny that he could be loved by the crowd and a world champion with the rapper gimmick, while All Truth was was relegated to a comedy act. True. I think I probably would laugh at the gimmick now, honestly. If I go back and go look at it, I probably would laugh. Durante said they gave Gunther a fake suspension and they fined him on an undisclosed amount of money. Oh, wow. So don't tell me Gunther's gone now. That's a cheap way of writing Gunther off. I say at least set up a match, right? At least set up a match with him and Pat Mack. We didn't see him work a match before. Danny said it bugged me that Vince will only allow a white wrestler to make it to the top using black culture. Well, that is kind of messed up. I will admit it is. Maybe that's why I didn't like it that much, right? Because I'm used to, like, when I see rappers, the only white rapper I took seriously back then was Eminem, you know, and I mess with Eminem because he could rap, you know what I'm saying? Now John Cena rapping, I don't know. Somebody did say John Cena rapping was kind of good, but I don't know. I don't really. I do remember someone on here saying that his album was good though. Pape said Gunther no longer the ring general. LOL. He got to get that gimmick a break. Jay Uso buried it. Get his MF a face turn or make him a sadistic baby. No, you're right. The ring general stuff is done, man, and that's something that Vince built too. Vince is the one who built Gunther to be the ring general, and Mr. Ace destroyed it. Yeah, Gunther fumbled. When I seen him tap out earlier today, the first thing that came to my mind was, yeah, he probably ain't got much planned for Gunther. Because I felt like if he didn't make him tap out so easily, I think he would have had more plans for him. But making Gunther do that, just like, and then coming back and attacking not referees, announcers, that's kind of a bitch move. You know what I'm saying? That is kind of a bitch move. You get choked out, now you're attacking announcers. You're fighting Michael Cole. Yeah. Pape said, hey, Danny, Triple H Booker T is the first one that comes to mind. Burial promos, burial match for Booker T. Swerve was right about black wrestlers not reaching the top and staying. LOL. I don't know. I felt what Swerve. I mean, Swerve is right. Don't get me wrong. Swerve is right. But I feel like Swerve is being a little bit hypocritical. Because let's be honest, AEW does not book black wrestlers that great either. They do a little bit better, but when it comes to like the big stuff, they don't. Like with Bobby and Shelton, I like what they got going on with the Her Business, but it just really reminds me of Bianca and Jay holding the belts, And it's like, yeah, Swerve won the title, but he didn't have a long, big reign, and then he lost to somebody that was like injured. You lost to a Daniel Bryan with a hurt neck, and then once he went in, he loses right afterwards, and then he ain't never had it back since. And then they put Swerve in just petty feuds. If you're feuding Bobby Lashley for no reason, you're feuding Ricochet for no reason. Look like they're gonna bring Hangman Adam Page at him again, even though Adam Page already destroyed him in their last match, which I didn't like. I did not like that. Because I was like, damn, Swerve was your world champion. And then all of a sudden you just broke him down like he was Nia Jax or something. Then he said, and when they first brought him in, he was brought in as a cartoonish act. Who you talking about? Damn, I'm trying to remember who you talking about. Paige said, relax, LOL. We got to deal with this max reign of terror until Darby is back, LOL. True, Darby is gone. I don't know when he coming back. I thought Colt was going to be the one to take the belt from Mox, but I don't know. We'll see. Because Moxley done had this title, I feel like, a little bit too long. I feel like and if he loses this belt, this whole Death Riders thing is definitely not gonna have as much as appeal. But we'll see. Byron said, have Mr. H recovered from WrestleMania? No. I think Mr. H is in desperation mode right now because WrestleMania was such a bust. And I think he's in desperation mode right now. He gave us a decent Raw, but it was a lot of desperation stuff, a lot of desperation heel turns. And then SmackDown just didn't do well. It had a couple of cool moments though, but only a few. Not enough for a 3-hour show. I mean, Carmelo Hayes with that big ugly chain was just ridiculous. Pace said Edge a joke in 2025, doing business for himself since returning to wrestling. 2000's Edge was undefeated. I mean, yeah, Edge back in the day was the business. I still like him though, but yeah, he was definitely the business back in the day. Danny said Swerve Booker reminds me of Black Panther and Killmonger. Swerve is right, but going about it in the wrong way. That's how I feel like Swerve is. I'm not right. Swerve, man, honestly, it was so random to me too. Like, that was so random. Like, why in the world just out of nowhere Swerve would want to say that to Booker T? Like, did he have a reason behind it? Hank said 12 likes. You're killing it, bro. AD in the building. Yo, man, AD. Thank you. I guess I'm about to head out, guys. This was a good one, though. I appreciate y'all for showing up. This was a good one. Thank y'all. Byron said, okay, I got you, AD. Pace said, I'm probably convincing how Vince created to him. He's just another old guy at this point. LOL. He knew he won't beating Roman and left to still lose. You say he's just another old guy at this point. You talk about Booker. Danny said, I was talking about Ron Simmons, aka Farouk. Not sure if you can still see the comments. The one where, right, the one where you was saying you brought him in the cartoonist act. Oh, okay. And what was his act when Ron Simmons first came? Like, I know what he eventually became, but true, what was his first act? Paige said, "Come on, Monday, cook up." Oh man, I think we got a little bit of something, man. But after seeing SmackDown today, I wouldn't get my hopes up, man. Because now SmackDown would have been something I would have been like, okay, we getting a little consistent here. But oh man, oh boy, this definitely seems like desperation. Paige said SmackDown was meh. Then said he was a Trojan soldier. Okay, now I remember now. Oh yeah, I did remember that gimmick. I've seen it before. What the hell I don't know what the hell Vince was thinking then, man. That was before the Nation of Domination. But you mentioning it now, I remember because I remember seeing him in that gimmick. And I was like, what the hell? Byron saying, how was the SmackDown rating? Not good. It wasn't good. It had a couple of decent moments. Zelina winning was cool. The main event was good, but that was like really about it, really. Pace says Seth, the most interesting man on the roster right now. Kind of crazy, isn't it? LOL. That's why I think he's coming for that title. I don't know if they want to do it this soon or this early, but I really feel like Seth is probably going to be the one who might take that title off of Jay. Because right now, Seth is just getting way too much right now. And I don't think they're going to do that for nothing. Unless somebody turn on him and then they build them up. But we'll see. All right, guys. I hope y'all have a good one, man. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. Take care, everybody. I'm going to go work on some videos. And hold on, what? You said is Cena done? I hope not. I mean, so far the way the feud between him and Randy is going, Cena probably going to still win the feud, though. But I just don't like how they making him look so weak. Batista Braun, that's funny. Danny said, what currently has your interest WWE wise, AD? Oh man, that's gonna take me a minute to think about. That's gonna take me a minute to think about. I'm gonna have to come back on that one. If I could think of one thing interesting though, let me think. What is kind of interesting to me? I guess the Seth stuff is a little interesting. I guess so. We'll see where it goes though. Triple H, salute. Amen, Flair. Peace out, y'all, man. Much love, y'all.
Acknowledge me.
And that's no lie.